This is weird. I haven't done this in like 10,000 years. Okay. Hey girls, so long time no see. I hate that I've been gone from YouTube for this long, but it kind of just is what it is. And hopefully this summer I'm not going to be able to let that happen, and we're just gonna go ahead and move on. I will say that this past semester was probably the craziest of my college career, and that really kept me away from YouTube. I didn't want it to, but it just kind of happened that way. And if you want to hear more about that, I did a video actually about a month ago now about why I'd been gone from YouTube. But yeah, I'm officially done with the semester. I'm on college break. As you can see, I'm back home for a little while before I head back up to Virginia to intern for the summer. So yeah, I'm going to be filming a ton of videos this week for you girls so I can get myself ahead of things and kind of pre-film and be ready to transition into my internship. So yeah, I'm really excited to get started with that, and I'm excited to be back and making videos for you girls because I really do love doing this. Okay, so today I'm going to be doing the beauty scenario tag, and I was tagged a long time ago to do this by my friend Fran, or Makeup by Fran. And yeah, I just thought this was a fun video, so I really wanted to do it for you girls. So the first question is, you have to get rid of all of your foundations and can only keep one high-end and one drugstore. What do you keep? Now, I'll be honest, I don't own any high-end foundations, and I only have right now one drugstore foundation, so I guess I'm kind of answering the question pretty easily, but it is the Revlon Color Stay Foundation, and this is no stranger to my channel. I've used this foundation for years in all kinds of different colors. Right now I have 150 Buff, which is a pretty pale shade. I think now that I've been going to the beach and stuff, I actually can go like down a little bit to a darker color, but I totally love this foundation. It's super long lasting and just absolutely amazing. And also this is the one that's formulated for combination and oily skin, which is what I have, and it does a really good job of like keeping the shine under control and just staying on my face all day, and it's an absolutely amazing foundation. I'm obsessed. The next one is, you go for an interview and the lady interviewing you has lipstick on her teeth. Do you approach the subject or ignore it completely? And I think watching some of these videos, it's been really interesting to hear different responses from different girls. Me personally, as long as I feel comfortable with the person that's interviewing me, I'm gonna tell them, because if I had lipstick on my teeth, I would want someone to tell me, and I think it's a respectful thing to do. I don't think it's unprofessional to mention it because it's just kind of something that happens and it's not really a big deal, so I think I would go ahead and mention it. The next one is, you're not feeling yourself and need a pick-me-up. Which lipstick do you put on to make yourself feel beautiful? And this lipstick is fabulous. I probably will never find one that I love quite as much as this, and it is Red Alert. Ooh, I think I'm holding it upside down, by Rimmel, and it is this crazy bright red lipstick, and if I ever want to just glam up whatever makeup I'm wearing, I will pop this on and just feel like awesome. So this is one of my absolute favorite lipsticks. It lasts a pretty long time and it's just such a beautiful color. The next one is, you go back in time for a day to your teenage years. How would you do your hair and makeup differently? And there's probably a lot of things that I would tell my teenage self, but I think one of the biggest things that I would actually give myself is this mousse from Pantene, because it really just does such a good job of like defining my curls without making my hair look too crunchy or anything like that. So I really love this stuff. It's awesome, and it really just does a good job fighting against humidity and everything like that. And I also probably would introduce myself to this fabulous curling iron, which I have talked about to no end on my channel, but it is from Remington. It's only like 25 bucks from Target or any drugstore, and it's just amazing. It does such a good job of just curling my hair, and the curls hold for such a long time, even sometimes when I don't use hairspray. So I definitely would show myself this because it's so great for second and sometimes third day hair. And it's really helped me to wash my hair less often and really helped me to just have my hair be healthier and kind of look better all the time. So I love this thing. And then for makeup, I probably would just introduce myself to primer, because it took me a really long time to start using Urban Decay Primer Potion. I don't have it with me right now because I'm actually out of it. But yeah, that stuff is absolutely fabulous, and I wish I would have used it much like earlier in my wearing makeup, because I always had eyeshadow just like creased and it looked so bad, and I just like thought it was great and it didn't matter, but it looked gross. So primer definitely for makeup. The next one is, you ask your hairdresser for a shoulder length Pixie Lott haircut, but they hear you wrong and give you a pixie cut. Do you A, smile, say thank you, leave and call your mom crying hysterical, B, cry in the chair and things get awkward, or C, complain to the manager and demand a refund? This is such a terrible situation. I don't know what I would do if my hair was cut into a pixie cut, because it wouldn't be a pixie cut, it'd be an afro, let's be honest. I have pretty curly hair. But for me, I probably would try to contain myself but end up crying in the chair because I love my hair and it just wouldn't be okay. So yeah, that's probably what would happen. Question number 6 is your friend surprises you with a 4-day city break and you have 1 hour to pack. Which do-it-all palette would you pack in your makeup bag? So I actually have 2 answers to this question, and they're both eyeshadow palettes. And they're basically the same thing, which is why I wanted to mention both of them, because one is a lot less expensive than the other. So my first instinct would be my Naked palette. This is the original one. I'm sure you've all seen it 100 billion times on YouTube, but you can tell by looking at it how much I've loved a lot of the colors, especially Naked. But this really just has such a good range of neutral colors. They all look absolutely beautiful, and I also use Naked to fill my eyebrows, so this would be a very functional palette to bring with me for all kinds of looks. And then this palette has a lot of very similar shades. It's Maybelline Sun-Baked Neutrals, and you have your golds and some other neutrals, and then also this brown right here I've used to fill my eyebrows on other trips, and it works just as well. So I really like this palette as well, and I tend to grab one or both of these when I travel. The next one is your house has been robbed. Don't worry, everyone is safe, but your beauty stash has been raided. What's the one product that you really hope is safe? And there could be probably quite a few answers for this one, but I think my biggest one would actually be my Urban Decay De-Slick Setting Spray. And this is just the little travel size because I am home right now, but I do have the full size in my makeup collection. It's not a cheap product, and it's kind of what helps me to function every day because my makeup easily slides off my face if I don't use it, just because I have such oily skin, especially in the summertime. So I think that would be the first thing I would check for because I cannot function without it. The last question is, your friend borrows your makeup and returns it in awful condition. Do you A, just pretend you haven't noticed, B, ask them to repurchase it, or C, secretly do the same thing to something of theirs? I think C is a terrible option. That would not be what I would do, because I think that's just like not right. Why would you just get revenge? No, that's wrong. They're your friend. But I think it would kind of depend on how bad it actually was. Like if it was an eyeshadow that was cracked in a palette or something, it's not really a big deal. But if it's a product that's totally destroyed, I really probably would ask them to repurchase it just because it was in good shape before, and I really do care about my beauty products, as vain as that might be. So depending on how comfortable I was with a friend and how bad it actually was, I think that would be my answer. So yeah, this was just a fun little tag video that I thought I would do for you girls. I hope you enjoyed watching it. And if you want to do this video, I tag you. The questions will be down below so you can look at them and film this video yourself. And if you do film it, please leave a comment below and tell me, or tweet me the link or something so I can watch it. And yeah, I guess that's about it. If you have any requests or anything like that for videos, because I'm going to be filming a ton in the next couple of days, go ahead and leave a comment below and tell me. And yeah, I'm so happy to be back and talking to you girls. This feels amazing to be filming again. I missed all of you so much, and I'm really just happy to be here. So yeah, I guess that's about it. Don't forget to give this video a thumbs up if you liked it, and subscribe to see more videos from me, and I will see you girls in my next video. Bye. You step in town, all of the stars align. This is what it feels like when we collide.